Hi, did you miss me? I did. So today I saw a video on YouTube Shorts, which I thought was really, really funny. And it's also about women and love advice, and let's talk about it. Hi, this is Liana, Holistic Intimacy Coach. Welcome back to my channel. Here, I help you get your empowered orgasmic intimacy. I started adding the word empowered lately because we need that. Okay, so first of all, here's the funny video, and then I'm gonna be back with my crazy hair to talk about it.
A boy I love doesn't love me back. Unhappy face. Just in case I didn't know this was a sad piece of information. I appreciate that somebody here thinks I might be autistic. That's nice. And good to know, good to know. That's what my family thinks as well. Does someone want to admit to writing this? Anybody willing to admit to writing this? Yeah, I knew it was you. Hello, person way in the back who had to steal a piece of paper. Hello, what's your name?
Carolyn.
Carolyn, do you have any more information about this boy?
Oh,
He's gorgeous. Okay, I mean, obviously, look at you. Fantastic. Gorgeous. Is he about your age?
Yeah.
And does he work with you? How do you know this person?
We met at work, but we don't do the same job. I worked there. He doesn't work there, but he comes there.
He comes there. Well, the problem is he doesn't come there. That's the issue. Hence the unhappy face. So you don't get to interact with him on like a daily basis?
Not on a daily basis.
Okay, do you have his information? How are you building this romance? What is the current system that's not working?
Well, I tried. He showed me a picture of his cat.
Uh-huh. Classic flirtation attempt of a gay man usually, but we'll see.
So I got his Instagram and messaged him.
So so you slid into his DM.
Yes.
So it's a DM situation.
Yes.
Okay, so you DM'd him. Did he DM you back?
Yes. And it was good. And then he became very emotionally unavailable and left me heartbroken a little bit.
Do you hear that sound? You see, everybody's sad for you. You know what that means, right?
Sad face.
It means sad face. It means probably we're maybe done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe we're done. So put your hands out in front. Shake them out. We don't chase boys that don't like us. It's 2025. It's okay to be sad face, but you get like 6 more days. That's it. Okay? I don't know if you've been outside. It's fucking nice, so don't waste it. I give you permission to buy yourself an unreasonable amount of ice cream.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Perfect. Understood.
Okay.
That was cute, right? Super funny, super sharp, super on point, super true, right? Right. Like, I don't think anybody would disagree here. And let me tell you, in the comment section, I read something which actually sparked this video. That something was somebody saying that was beautiful, elegant, it just saved her years of therapy. And my reaction was, no, but she needs it. She needs it. Here's why I say this. When I was listening to the whole discussion between the two, what I noticed was that the woman at the end said this. I slid into his DMs, we kind of discussed, and then he just left me. He didn't answer, and he left me in a heartbreak. So my reaction was, okay, why wasn't that obvious to her in that moment that she needs to do something else with her emotions and then move on? This is why I say, yeah, but she needs therapy. Because she obviously hadn't moved on, and whenever she reached that show, because it looks like a stand-up show, she felt the need to put in her situation also and get advice or counseling or whatever. And you might say, okay, but we're in pain, and when we're in pain, we need others to support us. Sure, at the same time, please believe me that especially with these heavy things, which are called heartbreaks, there is such a place in yourself that tells you, girl, woman, snap out of it. This is not the place where you are loved by somebody else. So I love you, I love myself enough to move out of here and discard these emotions because they clearly aren't helping me anymore, and move on to brighter places, activities, just do something better with my life. She hadn't moved on. Had she moved on, that question would have never been sent in that query jar. So my reaction, yes, you need either therapy, either counseling, either coaching whenever you see or feel or realize, because she put it in her own words, that you have a heartbreak. And that's because nobody, when you grew up, just like when I grew up, nobody taught you to actually purge your emotions, because that's what she needed, basically, to purge her emotions. And there is a way that you can do that on your own or with help, but for specific help for purging emotions. Yeah, it's not the kind of thing that people want to do. Like, people just want to be told, given advice, given a hug, and then move on. I get it. At the same time, what if the next time you're not so lucky to meet the people who will gently guide you, push you in the right direction? Maybe they need to be pushed in the right direction, and you're also in pain, they're also in pain, and you can't help one another. I mean, you can commiserate, obviously, but believe me, whenever you are aware that you're in a heartbreak, you actually need therapy, counseling. You need to heal yourself. There are many ways in which you can do that. Prayer, breath work, other kinds of conscious activities where you stay with your emotions and then you shed them consciously. The heavy emotions, they actually don't help you at all. And the beautiful thing here is that it's not that it takes years. Maybe it doesn't have to take years. By the way, it doesn't have to. When you find the right modality for you, it doesn't have to take years. That's one thing. But secondly, another thing happens when you empty yourself of those heavy, burdening emotions inside you. You clear up your space, and you know what you can do? You can allow yourself to be inspired. You can allow yourself to express the beautiful emotions, because you don't shed you shed the ugly emotions, the beautiful memories or whatever, because when you start to grow and empower yourself, you have this wisdom. Somebody, even if they leave you in a heartbreak, they still had a beautiful gift for you. And when you clear yourself of those heavy emotions, you're in the perfect place to ask yourself, what is the gift here? How can I express it, even if I can't express it with this person in a relationship? Okay, that's what being a resourceful woman means. Okay, resourceful in love. It is possible. But when you are still in those heavy emotions and you need others to kick you out of them, you can't tap into that side of yourself. You just can't. And it's normal, or it's human, it's understandable. When you work with yourself to purge the emotions, then you have the inspiration, the space, the place to tap into that version of yourself and express. That's when you become a beautiful, resourceful, empowered woman. And you seek inspiration, you find it, it's easier for you to find it. And obviously, when, let's say that guy was going to come around again at the coffee shop or wherever she worked, it wouldn't have been such a heartbreak for her. She would have loved herself and just accepted, okay, this man needs somebody else or something else, and I'm just not it. That's okay. It's okay. It's not a drama. Okay, we're not the ideal person for absolutely everybody on this planet. Okay, and she can still be like, welcome this person and other people as well. And that overall makes her and anybody in that place more dynamic. Okay? It really is a beautiful place. I love this word. So this is what I do, basically. Like, I'm the kind of person that at a certain point, I don't have the patience to do too much talking. I used to whine and bitch about these things and drive my friends crazy. Not anymore. I started using breath work, a lot of it, and I have other practices also that I use. And you know what? God darn it, they work. They really do. Yeah, with a heartbreak, it might take more time. Sure, okay? It doesn't need to take years. Let me tell you, okay? I'm here to reassure you. It doesn't have to take years. It doesn't have to be expensive, okay? If you trust yourself enough to go about it in a different way, then ask for insights or advice or encouragement from others. Not that it's bad, but it makes you overall not empowered to be in the place to take care of yourself, because these situations might come back around. Okay, so my way of going about these things, whenever I realize, ouch, this hurts, okay, I start to shed emotions. And my one magic tool here is, it's not easy. It is magical, but it's not easy. Breathwork, okay? I've done a lot of sessions guided by others, and now I can do them on my own. I'm also a breathwork facilitator, okay, rebirthing breathwork facilitator, that's also true. But I don't apply the entire modality. I just do the breathwork with the sole intention to release that heavy emotion, release myself of the burden, and then be Tinkerbell again. That was one of the nicknames that I had. Yeah, Tinkerbell. I'm kind of short and kind of small, and when I'm short, small, and just laugh like an idiot. I mean, you can't see it here, but when you see it in person, it kind of, it makes sense. So I'm Tinkerbell again, and I think every woman has a Tinkerbell inside her, and boy, do we need it. Like the woman on stage, she's definitely a Tinkerbell. Yes. And she definitely, from that space, she gave advice to the other woman. But the thing is, you have your own Tink inside you. You do. You do. And whether it takes therapy, whether it takes counseling, coaching, breathwork sessions, other kinds, prayer, other kinds of spiritual conscious modalities to help you shed the emotion and learn to accept that, you're not for everybody and not everybody's for you, and tap into your self-love, because from that place, you radiate, you shine, my dear. If you feel that I can help you reach that place inside you, check out my Patreon, okay? It is online, sure. If you feel that it's not enough, you can reach out to me there and we can have a coaching session. I'll give you the details, one or more, okay? I have helped people. My absolute best situation is with a woman. I'm in Europe. She's from the United States, and we work just online. Yeah, she also went to a support group on her own, like in person, but she also worked with me at the same time. In the support group, she whined and bitched and cried and whatever. In coaching, we worked, okay? And we did whatever we needed to in order for her to tap into her Tinkerbell. And after a while, I got not just the stuff that she was sharing with me in coaching sessions as feedback of, the improvement, but I got a thank you note via email from her, but it was written by her husband. So her husband was writing to me to say thank you for the support that I had shown for his wife, in order for his wife to be vibrant again. Yeah. Okay. I know it sounds a little messy. I'm going to have to look up I had a post. I shared it on all my social media with this thank you letter. Like the best thing that I've seen. But this woman took her time to heal and then also to tap into her inner Tinkerbell. Resources, ideas, all the crazy stuff. Because that's what it takes, okay? I got to tell it. Like when somebody doesn't like you, they kind of take away they shove your Tinkerbell, I don't know, in some fog or something. And you got to bring her out in the sunlight. Okay? You got to bring her out, because this is how you actually become better for yourself, first of all, for others around you, definitely, and for whoever's going to like you and love you and desire you, definitely. And you're going to be in a much better place in that moment to magnetize a relationship. Okay, so yeah, advice from others, sure. But at a certain point, we got to start asking ourselves, but why can't I figure out that I'm in pain? And why can't I work with this pain to just release it? Super important question. There are solutions out there. I'm one of them. I'm not the only one. If you resonate with me, check out the work and let's start changing, releasing that fog and bringing out Tinkerbell. Okay? Okay. I'd love to know what you think, and see you in the next video.